Thank you for watching this video, Power, Winning Strategies in Brazil. I am Rafael Hertzberg, Managing Director for Interact Limited, an energy consulting company based in São Paulo, Brazil. This is the problem. Let's compare two industrial energy users who are located in the São Paulo area. One is a plastic transformation industrial operation, and another one is a textile one. The price that this plastic company is paying for a megawatt hour is 190 reais, roughly speaking $60 per megawatt hour or 6 cents per kilowatt hour. And this has been a long-term client for our consulting services. This other company, the textile one, has just called us to check what their possibilities are. And they are paying almost $100 per megawatt hour or 10 cents per kilowatt hour. The agenda of our presentation will cover basically 4 items. Our tradition when it comes to power purchasing, references, alternatives, and next steps. The tradition here in Brazil is a very consolidated one. It's about checking today's prices offered by the market with the historical power prices. So the question is, what's more competitive today? And then decide, is this the best strategy? As of today, March 6, this is the picture. We have very high spot power prices as compared to the short-term power prices and medium-term ones. But it's important to say that the long-term power prices are expected to increase and dramatically. And why is that? Basically because the marginal cost of expansion is a lot higher than the current power prices that we have available. This is a very interesting reference. The spot power prices as published by the clearinghouse, CCEE. What can be seen here is a very interesting situation. You have fairly long periods of stable and low prices, but then again, you have peaks of power prices and a pretty high volatility. And if we compare what happened in the recent past with what happened 10 years ago, what we see is that we are increasing the spot power prices volatility, and the average power prices have climbed dramatically as well. So we have basically 2 scenarios. One, which was mentioned earlier, is comparing the today's offer with what has been offered historically. And the other option is starting to decide today, but considering future power prices. Then the next question is when to lock a power deal. Interact's methodology was imported from the financial markets. The blue line is the daily's stock price. The green line is its moving average. And the yellow line is the relative strength index. So if the blue line is well below the green line and the yellow line is on the low side, it's the perfect timing to buy this stock. And so this is the whole idea transported to the power markets. So now it's time to talk about the decision-making process. And it's about 4 important aspects. The first one is about looking ahead, well in advance. The second one is having a good quality information about supply, demand, and power prices. The third aspect is about the energy sources that will be your specific matrix and deciding about the associated volumes. And ultimately, it's about a portfolio and risk management approach. What is then our message? The first aspect is locking a deal when prices are really attractive. Identify when attractive prices are there, and that's not so easy and simple. And build a portfolio of energy sources and associated volumes. So the solution is making sure that if you were in a position to choose, you would like to be the plastic operation, purchasing at 190 reais per megawatt hour, and not being the textile industrial operation who closed the deal for 310 reais per megawatt hour. So what next? Well, let me put it very simply. It's about a decision-making process. It's about exploring scenarios and options and choosing the best one. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. And if you would like to open talks about it, here goes my contact information.